much to lube up with olive oil.
Exactly. How would you know? What do you mean? What do you mean if he can do it, it's not that bad? You know who this is? Joe Dirt.
It's kind of a dry taste, but it's thick at the same time.
It's kind of like sperm, in other words. What? Oh. Okay, wait a minute. Now, why would you even bring that up? Why would you even bring that up?
Whose sperm are you tasting?
Yeah, right. Why the hell would you even ask that question?
For the first time in like a year that I've done a show with you, I'm feeling a lot of racial tension today, Kevin. White people don't season nothing. Oh, I'm not being chased by white supremacists.
It's off the track. This show was way off the track.
You're listening to the Sunday Hangover Show.
All right. Welcome to the Sunday Hangover Show. Live from the Cocaine Energy Supplement Studios in lovely downtown Cleveland. I'm sitting here with today's special co-host,
Joseph Germany.
What's up, man? How you doing?
I'm all right, man. Just thanks for having me on and being able to participate in the contest and everything, man. I really appreciate everything that MSC is doing, and hopefully, we can blow it up.
So let's get this out of the way. Tell us where you're from. Let the audience guess where you're from. OCB.
Yeah, I'm an OCB graduate. Good old OCB. It's my alma mater.
So tell us a little about yourself, man.
Well, I'm a single black male.
Hey, this is the Sunday Hangover Show. It's not a dating service, okay?
Hey, man, I gotta shoot my shot, man. But
I don't think we got many female listeners.
I'm from the east side of Cleveland, Cleveland Heights to be exact. I'm a Heights boy. Shout outs to Barry Cofield, Jason Kelsey, the Washington Redskins, and Philadelphia Eagles, respectively. It's my homeboys.
Okay. I'm a Packers fan, so.
Discount double check. Hey, Rodgers.
Okay, so we're having a contest. You are officially contestant number 3.
All right.
Just explain to you and anybody listening how it's going to work. If you like what you hear today from Joseph, you will have your chance to vote for him at the end of the contest. It'll be 1 week to vote for your favorite contestant, and myself and Chris will also give a 1 to 10 score on how we think you do. That makes sense to you?
Oh, it makes perfect sense.
We just got to make sure that
I get a 10.
Yeah, well, I don't know if anyone's gonna get a 10, but we'll see. So I got something here. This crazy little Food and Drug Administration story.
Crooks.
You drink coffee?
No, I do not drink coffee.
Pop?
I'm not a
drink pop.
Yeah, occasionally. I'm more of a ginger ale type guy.
Ginger ale has caffeine in it still, right?
No, I think it's caffeine free.
Well, here's the thing. Food and Drug Administration is planning to approve a inhalable caffeine coming in lipstick-sized containers for you to inhale caffeine to get an instant caffeine buzz.
Okay, and then they're going to be trying to stop people from putting actual cocaine in this canister and inhaling it while they're walking down the street. They just opened up a can of worms.
Oh yeah, forget about stopping meth and stuff like that. Let's put caffeine in air form. It ain't enough to just drink a pop. You have to have it instantaneously.
Right. Well, I mean, you can walk in Starbucks and say, well, I really don't feel like coffee today. I'll just take some caffeine in my nose.
So can I get a double espresso with extra caffeine? Just hold the espresso.
You're gonna have people sipping and sniffing.
I mean, and this is what's disturbing is the Food and Drug Administration is just completely. They have nothing better to worry about than approving stupid shit like this. I mean, we got toxins in our food every single day, and they're worried about stuff like this.
Exactly. They're feeding us genetically engineered crap, and then they want us to shoot caffeine in our nose.
Yeah, that's absurd. I hope. I obviously am sure that this is going to pass, but it would be ridiculous if it does. I mean, so I don't even know, like, why anybody would want to do that. Why can't you just drink a pop or a coffee like normal person?
Right. I mean, it's been proven that a strong enough brand of coffee will give you the buzz that you need. It will have you wired for hours. People are already walking around wired off of normal cups of coffee, and they wanted to go straight to the brain now.
Yeah. Speaking of, I mentioned meth a minute ago. Speaking of meth, and of course I leave it to me. I always got to get something racial into the Sunday Hangover Show. How do you feel about the Aryan Nation?
Well, I feel that, hey, they can do them. It's all of white pride, whatever. You do you, I'll do me. It's America.
Well, I think that the things are changing with the Aryan Nation, because the Aryan Nation that I've always heard of were like completely against anything that wasn't white.
Right.
And they wouldn't do anything outside of their color.
They don't even like the black jelly beans.
Black M&Ms, none of them.
Right.
Well, here's a story out of Missouri. I mean, and actually I have the picture posted up right now of the two gentlemen involved. A man from the Aryan Nation, completely tatted up skinhead, was doing side business with a black gang member to help transport meth.
And people say affirmative action doesn't work.
Yeah, you have someone from the Aryan Nation, which is supposedly completely against even talking to black people, and he's doing business.
Who says a black man can't get a job?
So it's like you said earlier off the air. This just proves that there's only one color that really matters.
It's that green, baby.
So I find that story completely crazy. I mean, and the picture of the picture of the guys I speak 1,000 words here. I mean, because when you see the picture of them, you're like, wow, they don't look like two guys that would ever speak.
It's the ultimate odd couple. You got Gucci Man with a mouthful of gold,
pretty much,
and some little dreads, and then
this guy looks like the Edward Norton from American History X.
Right.
Wow. Let's see what else we got here in the stories. What about this story, man? This is just ridiculous. This story right here, it happened in Cleveland, made national news, about a couple had an 8-year-old son that was diagnosed and sick from Hodgkin's lymphoma cancer, which is a highly treatable cancer. I mean, it's not deadly as long as it's treated.
Right. I mean, if something can be taken care of, why not take care of it? Mm-hmm. Especially something as serious as cancer.
So that itself is not the story. The story is that even though it is a highly treatable cancer, they claim that they were poor and they could not afford treatment for the kid. Okay,
it's understandable.
It's understandable in one sense, but the other sense is that that's not the case, because it's a kid and you will get tons of government assistance if it's a child.
Right.
But the actual story is that they allowed the kid to go untreated for whatever reason, whether it be they were denied or they just didn't care to take him. Whatever the story is, they said they could not afford to get treatment for the kid. So the kid ended up dying of this, and then it comes out that they paid $87 to actually get their dog treated for fleas while their kid was dying of cancer. And they said they couldn't afford treatment for their kid.
No, that's just low down. You can get treatment for your kid even if you can't afford it. That's what the Ronald McDonald House is for. They have foundations to help families fund cancer treatment. But instead, you leave your kid sitting up here with a swollen throat because he has lymphoma and itching because there's fleas in the house because his dog has fleas. And then you take $87 and go treat the dog, but you can't take $87 to buy a bus ticket or to file papers or to do what you need to do to get your child treatment, and you let him die?
All right, here, and this is what I find completely more appalling than the story itself, okay? Every one of us that's sitting in here, the 6 of us that are in this station right now, all are in agreement that this is despicable, that this should not have been happening. But what I find appalling is on the article that I'm reading, there are multiple people in the comments supporting what these people are saying. Supporting.
Well, I mean, you know how this nation and how the sentiment is about pets and animals. And
I understand that, but over a kid, like here's one person saying cancer treatment costs way more than $87. Come on, the doctor would have just laughed at you.
The doctor would not laugh at a sick child. The doctor would do everything in his power to find the proper care for a sick child. That's what a doctor would do. That's the Hippocratic oath they take to treat sick people.
Yeah. Here's another person. There are plenty of people across the country that simply cannot get medical coverage or afford medical treatment. Cancer treatment can be the most expensive, and $87 would not even get you in the door of a doctor's. Throwing people in prison because they can't afford a doctor's seems to be going back in time.
No, this notion of letting your child suffer is going back in time.
I don't understand how anybody could agree with these people. I mean, no, that tells me that there's more people out there that would let their kid die and get the dog treated for fleas first.
Well, I kind of, sort of, I mean, there's a little tiny part of me that kind of doesn't agree with them going to jail. A tiny part, just a tiny little part.
Okay, explain this. Okay. Explain this one.
All right. Well, the reason for it is, I mean, there's a lot of a lot of people out there that don't have the medical care that they can get for their child. And I understand the McDonald House and all this. You can go to any hospital, walk in, and they have to take you. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. They have to take you because if they don't, it's against the law if they don't. But I'm like, maybe I'm in the back of their mind right now. They're thinking, okay, if I take my kid to the doctor, we're going to have astronomical bills. It's going to take forever.
So you let your kid die?
Well, wait. No, I'm not done. Hold on. I'm not done. They have these astronomical bills that they have to pay. And that's probably what's in the back of their mind right now, thinking, you know what? I want to get the kid fixed, but get
the kid fixed.
Right.
Like he's a Volvo.
Right. I want to get the kid fixed, but I don't want to have all the bills.
It needs a tune-up.
Right.
I mean, $87, you can at least try to go buy some home remedies.
Well, yeah, true. That's true, too.
And come on. If you're that poor and you're worried about that, you can get flea treatment from the dollar store, instead of spending $87.
True. That's true.
You can go get some flea collars or something.
Right. I agree. But then, on the other hand, like I said, I
don't see your logic in why they shouldn't be in jail, though. You haven't explained that yet.
It's probably the money issue. That's probably what they're thinking in the back of their mind right now.
Okay. Right. Are you telling me, though, okay, what if your kid got sick right now, and it was going to cost you $10,000 that you didn't necessarily have?
Right.
But you could find a way to come up with that $10,000, but it means you had to sell your car, and you got to make a few sacrifices. Are you going to take that sacrifice?
Well, first off, I'm not going to sell my car.
Right. You're telling me you would let your kid die over selling your car?
Maybe about a week I let her suffer a little bit, but then after that, then I would take her to the doctor to get her fixed. But but the thing is, like I said, it's probably a money issue with that.
There's no such thing, dude. You fucking fix your kid. You don't let your kid die.
I understand that, though.
You come up with the money. You find a way.
Right. I'm just saying, in the back of my mind, they're probably thinking,
or you do like you pull a John Q on their ass,
Right. And stick the hospital up or something.
Yeah, I mean,
by any means necessary. It's your child.
You don't even need to do that though, because it said they're not. A hospital's not going to let an 8-year-old child die.
And you're exactly right, because they're have to do it. They have to take them.
Granted, you are correct in the end, where you're going to be stuck with a lot of bills. Mm-hmm. But
that's the point I'm making.
That's the point that doesn't make sense. So I don't care. You are a low life, rotten human being
to not even try.
If you're worried about future bills versus your kid's life.
Well, that's what their probably their mentality is, and that's what they're thinking.
Yeah, but you're saying that they shouldn't go to jail because they have that mentality?
No,
they should be in jail because they have that mentality.
That's a messed up mentality.
Yeah, well,
they deserve to be in jail. Period.
I don't know, dude. I don't think
that's murder. It's murder. They murdered their kid
slowly.
Yeah.
According to the article, and this is the part that I might not agree with, because you know me and how I don't really like the mainstream media, anyways.
Right.
I believe that this part probably was just added just to piss people off even more. But it says that the kid collapsed on the floor and was begging the parents to take him to the doctor. I mean, if that's true, that's even worse. But I don't see how they can verify that, seeing that the kid is dead.
Right.
And I don't believe the parents would admit to it.
Like I said,
he was begging us. We just didn't take him.
That was just a cherry on top of the story.
But I don't see how anybody can say that they don't deserve to be locked up. They killed their kid, period. The kid was treatable. It wasn't like a 50-50 or a 70% chance the kid was going to die. Like, oh, if we take it to the hospital. Now, here's the thing. I will give you the benefit of the doubt on this one. And don't take this at I agree, but I will at least give the benefit of the doubt. If it was an 80% chance that the kid was going to die and only 20% chance of survival, I'll at least give you the benefit of the doubt of saying, okay, maybe we don't want to take that chance and be in debt for the rest of our life
with no kid.
for a 20% chance.
Yeah. Right.
I can at least give them that. But this is a highly treatable cancer. The kid would have lived. There's no doubt that the kid would have lived.
But then again, we don't know that neither.
But it was most likely that the kid would have lived.
Well, how long does it say in the article how long he was not
months?
Months?
Couple months.
Again, we don't know. I mean, the kid may have only had maybe 6 months to live or something like that.
That's the point.
But,
you don't have. They don't give
right.
you a timeline with this type of cancer. They said it is fully treatable.
But whether you
100% recovery.
whether you know or not,
That's
you
like
need
saying
to treat them anyway.
That's basically. Granted, it was cancer, yes, but it's the same as just getting. I don't know. I'm just trying to think. Chickenpox. Can chickenpox kill you? I don't know.
No.
Well, name something that can kill you, but it's fully treatable. That's what I'm saying. I mean, just because it was cancer,
Herpes.
we're ignoring herpes can't kill you.
Yeah, it can if you don't get it treated.
Okay, but this is what I'm saying. Ignore the fact that it's cancer because cancer is what is throwing people off. You're thinking cancer, guaranteed death. Not in this case. Just think of it as the common flu. Something.
Yeah, the common flu can kill you if you don't.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Think of it as the common flu. This was fully treatable. If they would have just took the damn kid to the hospital, got some treatment, the kid would have lived. They denied the kid the treatment, so the kid died. That's murder. I'm sorry. They killed their own kid.
Now, was this? Now, here's the other thing too. Was the kid homeschooled too? Did he go to school or?
I don't. It doesn't give me his biography.
Well, here's the other
Doesn't give me links to the kid's Facebook page.
The reason why I'm asking that, wouldn't you think that the
school would step in?
Right, exactly, and that's why I'm wondering if the kid was just homeschooled or not.
Well, the
Well, I
kid was
take it if
probably too
he's-
sick to go to school.
Yeah, I'm taking it if he's collapsing in the middle of the living room floor, he wasn't going to school.
Well, prior to him collapsing and before it got worse, I would assume the kid. Either was homeschooled. If he was homeschooled, then no one would know about it. If he wasn't homeschooled, the school should have stepped in. They would have noticed. The teacher would have noticed. Hey, he's got some erratic behaviors, and the kid's not feeling well or something, and they would have probably stepped in. But like I said, to me, it's kind of messed up that they didn't get the kid treated, and they are douchebags for not doing it. But on the other hand, a small part of me is just thinking, it's the money thing that they had in the back of their mind, and they didn't want to be in debt forever. That's the only thing I'm saying about it.
Okay, here's I'm reading down a little further. Okay, so they spent $87 to get the dog treated for fleas. They visited a free clinic that said that they would be willing. Now, granted, free clinic, but there are some things you're going to have to pay for in a free clinic, especially when it comes to cancer. They were told that they could begin treatment for their son for $180.
All they needed was $100 more. All they had to do was wait till
Instead
the
of
next first of
wasting
the month.
instead of wasting $87 on getting the dog treated for fleas,
All they had to do was sell their food stamps.
another $100 they could have got the kid treated. You're telling me that they're worried about long financial things when $180 they could have began treatment to save the kid's life? You want to change your story now, Chris? These people are terrible.
Well,
they're terrible.
Well, you didn't tell me that.
Well, I didn't know that, but this makes it even worse.
Now they are douchebags.
All they needed was another $100.
Right? Yeah, they are
Like,
douchebags. Yeah.
We can't. We got to get Spike treated.
They would have even had money left over.
Right, for McDonald's.
Yeah, you could have got rid of the kid's cancer and bought him some chicken McNuggets.
And a 20-piece, yep. Could have.
Wow, terrible people. I hope they get the best that prison has to offer.
Man,
Butt
I
raped.
don't want that.
Wow.
Okay, Al, I got one for you from the wild world of sports. Yesterday, in the Miami Heat's win over the Washington Wizards in the fourth quarter, LeBron James got into it with a fan. Says LeBron was waiting alone in the backcourt when a fan made a comment to him about Delonte West and LeBron's mom.
Still,
According to the fan, LeBron said, "The only reason why you talk shit is because you know I can't come off the court right now and beat your ass."
people are still on this LeBron Delonte.
But wait, there's more.
Okay.
The fan also says, LeBron said, "But if I have a free pass, I'd kick your ass right now. And the fan said, I'm right here, baby. Until security took him away.
Fuck LeBron James.
I mean, this guy keeps putting his foot in his mouth over and over and over again. Just shut up.
I mean, I can't get. I mean, people just are still on Delonte banging his mom. I personally have said I don't believe that Delonte would bang LeBron's mom in the first place.
Like I told you, this guy put in an application to Home Depot
because he was
worked
broke
at a furniture store. Okay,
he can't manage his money, but you're telling me that he can't still go out and get a hot chick? He's an NBA player.
Okay, he can go get MILFs, and if he wants to bang LeBron's
mom is not a MILF though. Have you seen Gloria James? She's not hot.
His MILF. I mean, they probably, he probably got her whatever she wanted, and she,
That's my point.
Put it in the air.
He can go to any club, any nightclub, and pick some random hoochie, take him out to eat, and get some hot chick. Why is he gonna go for old ass Gloria James?
Because it's LeBron's mom.
I'll tell you what, I wouldn't bang LeBron's mom. It's not happening.
Oh man,
I wouldn't do it.
You wouldn't want to be LeBron's stepdad?
No, well, not really. Just because you bang his mom doesn't make him your stepdad.
Oh, but hey son, pass me the ball, son.
Like, you trying to bang my mama? What's your problem? I don't know, but Delonte is a crazy son of a bitch. I mean, look at all the stuff, the stories that came out about him, even after the alleged banging LeBron's mom. I mean, what happened with him with the guns and the crotch rocket
and the machete?
Did you imagine this? I wish I would have seen that.
I mean, he's flying down the street like he's Ghost Rider.
You got this guy with leprechaun hair. On a crotch rocket,
little red on the crotch rocket,
with no shirt on and a backpack with machetes and guns. That's like something out of a movie, like you said, Ghost Rider.
Right? Exactly.
That's crazy.
That's ridiculous.
So obviously the dude's not all there.
He's not. I mean,
maybe that would be the logic of why he would bang LeBron's mom.
I mean, he was under treatment for some mental disorder that he had to take meds for.
It's like Ty from 1974 Radio brought up about his little rapping spiel in the KFC drive-thru. He's just rapping for like 30 minutes. And it was nonsense rap too.
Raspberry iced tea.
He thought he was doing something good too. What is it with NBA players at all? I mean, all NBA players almost try to get a rap career going after they're already successful in the NBA.
Well, I mean, it's like that thing where, actors want to be rock stars and rock stars want to be actors. Well, athletes want to be rappers and
there's
rappers
a reason.
want to be
There's a reason for that, though. There's a reason why you see so many rappers in movies now. There's a reason for that. I don't understand why an NBA player would need to have to become a rapper. There's no need for that. You're already rich. The reason that you see so many musicians in movies now is because the industry is completely changed.
Right. I mean, that's granted.
Back in the day, you used to make all your money off of record sales.
Right.
Now you're not making money off record sales or hardly any money off of digital sales. So the record industry came up with what's called a 360 deal. And that's where they're not just getting money off of your record sales.
They get money off of everything.
They're getting everything. So with that said, they're using their connections to get you in commercials, to get you endorsements, to get you in movies, to get you all that stuff because they're getting a piece of it. Right. So that's why you see so many musicians in movies now, because the record companies are making it happen.
Well, I just use that as an example of, people in one arena or area, longing to do something else in another one.
But it's always terrible. I mean, have you heard Shaq rap? Have you heard his rap songs?
Shaq fool.
Oh yeah, what the hell was he thinking with that movie?
Oh, Kazam?
Kazam, yes.
I went to the movies to see that.
You did.
I was
you
like
did
9.
not.
I was
you
like
did
9
not.
when it came.
How old are you?
I'm 26.
You went to see that in the theaters. You actually wanted to see that.
I was like 9.
I didn't want to see that.
It was Shaq. I wanted to see it.
I did not want to see that. Wow, I can't believe it. Now, wow. I'm embarrassed to be sitting next to you right now.
Why are you embarrassing me? Because I was
He
a
wanted
young,
to see Kazam.
I was a young Shaq fan.
I like Shaq too, though.
I didn't know how bad it was going to be. I just wanted to go to the movie.
I like Shaq too. I used to wear his shoes all the time. One of my favorite pair of shoes used to be my Shaqs.
Now I'm embarrassed to sit next to you. You wore Shaqs.
I did. I used to the ones that had the zebra. The
Hypnotics, the
yes,
Shaq Hypnotics.
Exactly. Those are my favorite shoes. If they brought those back, I would get them right now.
Oh no.
I would sport those again.
I would watch Kazam again before I put those in my feet.
Well, we should make. I will find Kazam for you on a DVD, and you find me some Shaq Hypnotics.
See, we can find Kazam. We can't find no Hypnotics.
There's
a reason why you can't find them anymore.
Somebody's got a pair of those sitting in their closet somewhere.
We'll make you a pair.
I guarantee you. I bet you if I go on eBay right now, somebody's got them for sale.
What are they called?
Shaq Hypnotics.
All right, I'll look.
They were made by Reebok. I guarantee you there's a pair of those for sale on eBay.
I wouldn't wear a pair of Shaqs. Not when Jordans were in that.
Well, once they started selling them at Kmart, that's when you knew they weren't cool no more. You used to have to get Shaqs from Foot Locker. Now you can get them from Kmart. So that's crazy, though. But yeah, I agree with you. Delonte is crazy. So, but LeBron wanted to beat somebody up in the crowd.
It bothered LeBron so bad it made his elbow hurt.
It made his elbow hurt. Yeah. Well, how do you feel about the Heat completely whomping all over us the other day?
Man, I sat there and watched that game, and from what I saw, the Cavs came out scared, like literally shook. I mean, they played the Heat pretty well because, granted, they had Anderson Varejao healthy. They played the Heat pretty well in Miami twice. But on your home floor, you come out and let the visiting team get to a 21-2 lead in your house?
I'm not a real basketball fan either, but, I definitely didn't want to see them lose to LeBron that badly.
Okay, you're not a basketball fan. Are you a football fan?
Oh, yeah.
What do you think about RG3 in brown and orange?
I can't say I know what you're talking about.
Robert Griffin III, quarterback from Baylor?
Yeah, I can't say I heard this story yet. Go ahead, inform me.
You don't think he should be the Browns' 4th pick? You think we should stick with Colt McCoy?
I don't know. I think the Browns are just doomed, period. I mean, here's the thing. How many times have the Browns in the past had a quarterback that was supposedly going to be the next star for the Browns, and then he didn't work out and immediately got rid of him? The Browns won't stick with a quarterback long enough. So, I mean, at one point of it, I say, yeah, if we have a chance to get a better quarterback, let's do it. But on the other note, I'm like, you know what? Why can't we just stick with somebody and try it out? Because we have a history of not letting a quarterback prove themselves. We let them get beat up because our offensive line just lets them get destroyed. And then when they can't take any more abuse, we'll get rid of them for someone else and start the process all over again.
Now, see, that might be the offensive line thing might have been the case in past years, but for the past couple years with Joe Thomas and Alex Mack, the offensive line has been pretty decent. And by them being pretty decent, what I saw from the Browns this year, the protection was there. Colt McCoy was late in reads. He was bad at throws.
But he's also a rookie.
He couldn't feel the pressure. I mean,
that's
after your first whole year in the NFL, you're not a rookie anymore. He had 8 previous starts before this past season. You're not a rookie anymore after that. You already put in half of an NFL season. Granted, you didn't have a whole off season to work, but you're still a professional.
I mean, I agree. We need to do something with the Browns because it's just like there's no hope left. I don't think for the Cleveland Browns.
Now I can say the Browns were wrong for not giving him a competent wide receiving core and asking him to master a complicated offense like the West Coast offense, which Pat Shurmur does run. But you got to make lemonade out of lemons. I could have seen a little bit better performance out of Colt McCoy, especially, before James Harrison knocked him out.
Oh, yeah, he knocked him silly.
Man.
I never thought that the Cleveland Browns would be the ones responsible for like a a complete NFL. Like, we need to change some rules.
A complete NFL overhaul.
Yeah, this guy was completely. He didn't know where he was, and they let him play.
Got back in the game and almost threw a touchdown pass. James
he
Harrison.
thought he was dreaming.
James Harrison hit him.
He's like, I'm gonna score.
James Harrison hit him so hard he didn't feel the effects until the next day. The concussion even said, "I'll wait."
Colt McCoy probably didn't even know he was actually playing. He thought he was dreaming out what he wanted to do on the field. That's why he started throwing touchdown passes and stuff.
I mean, James Harrison already looks angry all the time. He looks like Grimace from McDonald's. So when you let a guy like that lay into you with Popeye,
we're gonna have to Photoshop that now. Get a picture of him and turn him completely purple.
with Popeye forearms like James Harrison has.
A can of spinach.
Oh my goodness. Okay, what's next is in the world of sports? This Jeremy Lin thing. A writer from ESPN on ESPN.com posted a headline that said "a chink in the armor," and if nobody knows who Jeremy Lin is,
he's like the story of all stories right now,
and he's Asian American. Asian and the word chink, they kind of don't go together too well. And,
this guy
found that out.
Yeah. Well, the Jeremy Lin story, is he still on his crazy streak? Like, it was 4 games in a row last time I heard. What is it now? Like where he scored over 100 points and.
No, I think that streak stopped with a loss last night.
Okay, but he was 4 games in a row.
Yeah. He scored like 108 points.
Did you hear about the whole Floyd Mayweather commenting on him on Twitter?
I mean,
saying that if it was a black guy, nobody would be caring.
I don't want to hear nothing Floyd has to say until he steps in the ring with Pacquiao. Until
Exactly. I agree more. Everybody wants to see that damn fight.
Like, you want to sit here and concentrate on Jeremy Lin and talk about other things.
And I'm sorry, I disagree with him. If any player was to do this, black, white, Chinese, Mexican, it would be a big deal. The fact that he's breaking records.
It's the only thing I can find on the internet. Nothing else.
Yes, that's the shoe right there. Bring them back. Yes.
Do you have a paper shredder in here?
The Shacknotics. That's a kick-ass shoe right there.
That shoe is a literal piece of shit.
What?
Can I say that on here?
Yeah, you can say that. How can you say that? That is a kick-ass shoe.
No. Hell no.
I would
never wear those again in my life. I don't even want to see them on this piece of paper.
Ty, come on, man. You got to back me up. You telling me that was an ugly shoe?
He's looking at him right now. Hold on. And he's laughing.
Ty, okay, Ty. When these shoes came out.
That shoe was the shit.
When year did these come out? 93?
93.
93? Okay, well, Ty, what Jordans were out then? Were they like the 8s?
You don't like? I take it
the
you
Bugs
don't like,
Bunnies.
You don't like this shoe, huh, Ty?
Right, it's in the system. Go to it and it's Mark. Bring them back.
I like that shoe.
You would wear these over the Michael Jordan.
I don't wear tennis shoes too much, so yeah, I'm not a tennis shoe guy.
I'm a sneaker guy, and these would definitely not be in my closet.
I don't wear tennis shoes really. I wear DCs. I wear skater shoes.
Okay, fine. If you want to wear those so bad, you got to watch Kazam.
Okay, if you can find me a pair of these shoes for me to wear, I will sit down and watch Kazam with you.
Well, you won't be watching Kazam because I don't know where the hell to find those shoes at.
That's what I'm saying. You find them, and I will watch a 24-hour marathon of Kazam.
You got it up yet?
I'm looking. I'm in the system now. You need to start getting rid of some of these pictures out of here. Bring them back. All right, that's up. Come on, you tell me that's an ugly shoe. Really?
That shoe is horrible.
Obviously, somebody liked them because they were a good selling shoe at that time.
It looks like a deranged zebra.
Come on now. This is like the golden era of basketball sneakers, and you bring out this shit?
That's a good shoe, man.
You got Chris Webber's shoe and Penny Hardaway, Charles Barkley,
Jordan.
Okay, what about the shoe? Another shoe that I used to always wear. What the hell was it?
Penny loafers?
No, I can't think of. I can't
Patrick
think of.
Ewing?
No, I can't think of the player now. He.
Chris Mullin?
Nah, I'm having a brain fart. I can't think.
Kevin
of it.
Duckworth? Bill Cartwright?
I think he played for the Cavs.
Larry Nance.
No, I can't think of. I can't
Brad
think of
Doherty?
the damn.
Larry
I used to wear the
Nance.
King Griffies all the time too. I
Oh,
used
yeah.
to like King
See?
Griffies.
And you
Oh, really?
got all these hot shoes out here. And this is your favorite?
I can't think of the shoe that I'm thinking of. Though,
and you
that
pull out Ken Griffey?
oh, Griffies were hot shoes,
Oh,
man.
come on.
Oh, man, the Griffies were iconic.
I can't think of the damn shoe. It was a green shoe. Oh, Sean Kemp. I used to rock the Sean Kemp shoes too, man.
Oh, yeah, Sean Kemp's shoes were decent.
I used to rock
They were
the Sean
respectable,
Kemps.
you know, but this requires utter disrespect for me.
Utter disrespect. That's
Utter disrespect.
disrespect of what?
Whoever designed this at Reebok should have been fired. They're probably working for Skechers now.
Hey, Skechers sells a lot of shoes,
Yeah, now they do.
and they sold a lot of these too. Bring them back. I'm gonna start that petition on Facebook. Bring them back.
The Shaq Hypnotic Retros.
The Shacknosis. That's what they're called.
Oh, the Shaq No. Yeah, I knew it was something that had to do
Shacknosis.
with mind control, mind altering. You gotta take tabs of acid to actually think those shoes are worth putting on your feet.
All right. Well, we're gonna take our first break. When we come back, we're gonna finish up the show. Stay tuned during the break. We got the sports update from Ralphie on High End Sports, and we'll be back in a minute. Sunday Hangover Show, morningshowcentral.com.
From the Cocaine Energy Supplement Studio, you're listening to Morning Show Central Radio Network.
Ralphie here with your weekly sports update. After 19 seasons in the majors, knuckleballer Tim Wakefield is finally calling it quits. He ends his career with over 200 victories, 186 of them as a member of the Red Sox, only 6 behind the team record shared by Roger Clemens and Cy Young. And ESPN is in some hot water today as they posted an article on their mobile website about Jeremy Lin and the Knicks' recent loss to the Hornets, in which the headline was simply "Chink in the Armor." They have since removed the headline and apologized to anyone who may have been offended. For more information, remember to check out High on Sports every Monday night at 7 on the MSC Radio Network.
Call the show toll free. 1-888-668-0742. You're listening to Morning Show Central Radio Network on morningshowcentral.com.
MSC Radio Network has just tweeted the following. This bowel movement won't come out. Check us out on Twitter at twitter.com/MSC Radio Network.
If you live the lifestyle, then you should arrive in style. Lifestyle Limousine Service. Whether it's dinner for two, an evening at the winery, or a night out on the town, Lifestyle Limousine provides extraordinary service. Check them out on the web, lifestylelimousineservice.com. Reserve your ride now. 330-903-0508. 330-903-0508. Lifestyle Limousine Service. And make sure you tell them Morning Show Central Radio Network sent you. Cocaine Energy Supplement. Due to great consumer demand, Redux Beverages has officially announced the return of its world-famous Cocaine Energy Supplement. It's now available at retail locations across the country, as well as online at ReduxDirect.com. That's ReduxDirect.com. Don't forget to be part of the all-new Cocaine Energy Supplement social network, where you can meet other Cocaine Energy Supplement fans from around the world. Cocaine Energy Supplement. You can become a member. By logging on to lovecocaine.com. Pete 99 Technologies. Affordable and reliable web hosting done right. Jumping from one web host to another can be frustrating. Finding a good web host can be unnerving for even the most experienced of web designers. That's why Uncensored Net Noise has chosen P99 Technologies as its web hosting supplier. Established in 1999, P99 Technologies has evolved into a first-class web hosting provider. Its 99.9% uptime rivals many in the industry. That's why they offer their 30-day guarantee, no questions asked. For more information, go to P99.com. P99 P99 Technologies will help you get started with your web presence with honest and expert customer service. P99 Technologies. Affordable and reliable web hosting done right.
Oh, wow. Language. Okay, he was PMSing.
You're listening to Morning Show Central Radio Network. Rise above the clutter, brand your identity, and make a statement. Broken Fan Media. Expert video production, television and web commercials, music video, real estate tours, live concerts and events, state-of-the-art post-production, video and audio editing. Check us out on the web at brokenfanmedia.com. 434-944-0472. Broken Fan Media. The next generation of sight and sound. If you're looking for the best in musical equipment, recording gear, sound reinforcement, and more, Guitar Center has you covered. Guitar Center, located at 26635 Brook Park Road in North Olmsted, has the tools of your trade with the largest selection of music and sound gear in the area. They cater to your musical needs and have the knowledge to help you out. Guitar Center in North Olmsted. MorningShowCentral.com uses them. You should too. Need to know more? Go to GuitarCenter.com. You're listening to MSC Radio Network, and like anything else on the internet, it runs on computers. Lots of computers. And you know, when you're dealing with computers, hard drives sometimes crash. That happened here at MSC, and you know what saved them? Rectify backup software. Don't believe us? Well, ask yourself this question. Are you backed up? Probably not. So don't be that guy and wait till it's too late. MSC did their research and tried tons of different backup programs and chose Rectify backup software. You know, peace of mind is priceless, and Rectify can give you and your computer system that peace of mind. Find out more at rectify.com. That's RECTIPHY.com.
Hey, it's Big Daddy from the Marty Allen Show. Catch the replay of the Marty Allen Show every Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern right here on MSC. Now, my show airs Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 3 p.m. and Saturdays at 2 at MartyAllenShow.com. But you can catch the best of the Marty Allen Show every Thursday at 7 p.m. right here on Morning Show Central. So if you want all the latest sports news, entertainment news, and everything else that's going on in the world, then tune into my show live at MartyAllenShow.com and the best of the replays right here at MorningShowCentral.com. Get MSC and get cooking, baby.
What is it? It was hot. It's everything in between with your host, Von Erich. Everything in between. Nothing gets me more excited. Monday nights, 7 p.m. Eastern, right here on MorningShowCentral.com. Looking for reliable and affordable Shoutcast audio or video hosting? JWN Media offers complete Shoutcast hosting solutions for business or personal use. All plans come with full listener stats, custom web scripts for implementing your service into your existing website, full server control, super fast network, and huge bandwidth limits. A 99.5% uptime guarantee and friendly, knowledgeable support personnel dedicated to making your hosting experience fun and easy. With plans starting at only $3 a month, you have no excuse not to get a server of your own. Plus, with the option to add auto DJ and on-demand services, you can be confident your station will be all it can be. Custom plans are also available at their website. Simply visit jwnmedia.com and click the Shoutcast hosting link to get started right now. Hey, unsigned bands.
You are jam-packed.
Hey, unsigned bands. Want your music heard? Yeah! Shoot us an email with the name of the band and the MP3 of the song. Send it to show@morningshowcentral.com. You're listening to Morning Show Central Radio Network on morningshowcentral.com. Oh, great. Not another farm bill request. Check us out on Facebook at facebook.com/morningshowcentral. Denying one farm bill request at a time.
All right, welcome back to the Sunday Hangover Show. I'm Alan, sitting with
Joseph Germany.
You are contestant number 3 for those that may just be tuning in for the Replace Kevin Hanley and his inflamed vagina contest.
What? This is my first time hearing about an inflamed cooter.
You know,
he's a lady boy now?
Yeah, he had to leave me high and dry, so I got to talk shit about him, you know?
Oh, wow.
He's forcing me to replace him.
Is he going to work at the tampon factory?
Yeah, something like that. I think Kotex offered him a very good job. Ding, free plug for Kotex. So there we go. Thanks, Chris. We were arguing before the break about bringing back the Shaqnosis tennis shoes, and they said that this is the worst tennis shoe ever created, and I don't know. I still defend that I like them and I would sport them, but this is also coming from the guy that actually watched Kazam. So,
I mean, okay, I can sit there and watch Kazam, but I'm not going out in the street with these on my feet.
Okay, so you're telling me you're 26 now.
Yeah.
Your argument was you wanted to see Kazam when you were 9. Okay.
Right.
26 years old now. You're telling me you would rather sit and watch Kazam at 26 years old than to wear these out in public?
Yes, definitely.
Wow, you really against these shoes?
I could say these shoes aren't the worst ever, but they're definitely in the top 20 worst shoes ever. Wow. Probably number 2.
I mean, I can go in the Payless and find 20 shoes worse than this.
Man,
every pair of those and ones.
I will go to little clothing bins outside the library,
the Salvation Army,
and dig for old shoes before I put these on my feet.
Super glue the bottoms back on them.
I wouldn't even super glue the bottoms back on. I just call them like flip flop hybrids or something.
Wow. All right. Well, I got another story here. We were a little bit talking about this during the break. What would you do if you found out you were, I don't know, for whatever reason you had to go do a time, you had to go do a bid?
Man, personally, I would just man up and just go do my time, and hopefully I get out with my booty hole intact. But besides that, man, ain't nothing to it. If I did it, I'd man up and do the time.
Well, I don't know exactly what I would do, but one man definitely took it to the extreme. 60-year-old man was found guilty by a jury for charges of armed trespassing and reckless display of a weapon. Now, this man is 60 years old. I mean, what the hell is he doing crimes like that at 60? I don't know.
Exactly. I mean, you're at the precipice of your golden years. You are too old for that kind of fuckery.
So, okay, but he threatened during the trial, he had threatened that if he loses the case and he's found guilty, that he was going to shoot himself and just kill himself. Now, this is the first, I've never heard this. The Judge Joel T. Lazarus, talked him out of shooting himself on the ground floor lobby of the courthouse. So then the following day when he actually was found guilty, he pulled out a small vial from his pocket of poison and drank it in the middle of the courthouse.
What is this, 1947?
That's what I said. What is he, Adolf Hitler? I mean, this is Romeo and Juliet. I mean, please, thus drink the poison.
Where do you just go get poison from? Like,
yeah, where do you? It's probably like Drano or something. He put it in a small vial.
Can I go buy some poison? Like, does it say poison on the bottle?
It got the little skull and crossbone.
He went to Home Depot and bought some rat poison.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I just thought this was hilarious. It was a clear liquid. They don't know what it was like, but it was cough syrup type, and so it was thick. I'm guessing it was Drano
or kale syrup,
something. He was wheeled away in a stretcher. He didn't actually die. They saved him. So, I just thought that was funny. What would you do, Chris, if you found out you had to go to prison?
I just serve my time, man. Up and serve my time. I'm not gonna kill myself over it. I mean, come on. I mean, if it's a life sentence, okay, well, I'm gonna die in prison. But if it's like I'm gonna go there for maybe 4 or 5 years, or 6 years, or 10 years, or something like that, I'll just man up and do the 10 years and get done with it.
I couldn't imagine Chris in prison either.
No, I mean either. But still, that's beside the point.
What would you? How do you think your time in prison would go, Chris?
Me hiding in the cell the whole entire time, not coming out. I'm gonna covering my ass the whole entire time.
I can see Chris like smearing himself with his own feces to keep people away from him.
True. Yeah.
Like, don't come by me. He stinks.
For me, it depends on what I did and where they're sending me to.
That's true too. Yeah.
Like, I mean, if they send me to minimum security where it's child support dudes down there and, petty thieves. I'm probably going to wait it out.
And plus, it all depends on what you did,
Yeah,
too.
I also think if I was ever to go to jail, not that I do anything wrong to go to jail, but if I were to ever do anything wrong to go to jail at this point in my life, it would probably be something where I would be going to a white-collar prison. Like internet crimes or computer crimes. I'm not going to be out there robbing people at gunpoint or raping people.
Right.
Not that I ever did that anyways.
If I did something to get time, I would do something to get fed time.
Yeah.
I'm going to play ping pong, eat pizza, and watch cable.
Yeah, so I don't think I would ever have to worry about unless I was wrongly accused of something. In that case, I would really be even more scared because I don't deserve to be in with the sodomites at that point,
The sodomites.
What was that movie? That was from, I got that word from Shawshank Redemption. That's what he calls them. He's thinking, I'll put you down there in population with the sodomites.
Oh, yeah, if I had to go to Shawshank or Sing Sing or something,
Alcatraz. Back in the day.
I'll stay in the corner of my cell with my
Pelican Bay.
With my ass up against the wall.
I'm going to super glue my ass shut. Like, smuggle me in some super glue.
Right.
Like,
it's crazy, man. But, from what I hear, Fed time isn't that. I mean, Martha Stewart did time in the Feds.
Yeah, well, that's crazy, yo. Martha Stewart.
She's a mommy.
I can't see Martha Stewart even sitting in a cell at all, though. That's just kind of crazy that Martha Stewart,
I can see her running shit in prison, though.
She's like, I'll trade you these drapes for some homemade drapes for some of that orange juice.
Oh, man.
Oh, yeah. She's in there wheeling and dealing. She's like, what are you in for? Nothing. I've saved my money. Somebody told me that I was going to lose all my money if I didn't get it out of the bank, so I did.
Right. Like, what are you in here for? My souffle fell.
Oh, boy. So what else? You got anything else? Let's see here. Let's see if I got something else here. Got some stupid stories. There's really slow time in the news this week. Other than the Whitney Houston, that consumed everything, I think.
Yeah, it did.
Whitney Houston consumed everything.
CNN had it on all day long yesterday.
Yeah, I don't got much more here. Nothing off the top of my head here.
Off the top of my head, though, a couple months back, it was a story out of Florida about this 80-year-old man going around posing as a doctor, knocking on women's doors saying he's doing free breast examinations for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Women let him in his house and let him rub on their titties.
Kudos to this man. If the women are that stupid, then
you let Mr. Herbert from Family Guy come in your house and rub on your melons and leave.
We doing free breast exams.
Nobody contacted you. You didn't inquire at all about a free breast exam or anything.
Well, that reminds me of a story that's about from a year ago that me and Kevin actually did on the air. Of a guy that was running a gynecology clinic out of a storage unit. And he actually had clients. Like, really? Who would go to it? Like, yeah, show up to Uncle Bob's self-storage, ding.
Oh, wow.
And I'll give you a vaginal exam. Get up on this fold-out table. Like, who does that?
Like, let me just stick my hand up here real quick. See if I have any polyps.
He wasn't even a real doctor. Surprise.
He was just a pussy filler.
Yeah. And he, just come to the storage unit. Storage locker number 17.
Like, can you imagine how this guy's hand must have smelled?
Nah. I mean, I wonder if his storage locker was decked out though, like a hospital, like
with the charts.
Yeah, they tried to at least make it look legit. Like, forget the fact that I have a revolving door that comes down from the ceiling.
Like, I mean, where did the receptionist sit? Where was the waiting area?
It's probably the person at the gate up front. Like, I'm here to see Dr. Schmitz.
people are
stupid.
Yeah,
You gotta be dumb. If you get taken advantage of by a gynecologist that's office is a storage unit, then you deserved it. Sorry. You deserved it. You should know better. Come on, people. Wake up.
It's like a guy trying to blow up a building with a pack of hot dogs strapped to his chest.
I mean, and again, who would fall for a guy walking around knocking on doors saying, I'm a doctor offering free breast exams?
Like,
no doctor's going to do that. They're not going to come to your house.
Let me see your nipples.
I mean, I could see a doctor doing it out of his office, an actual office, saying,
Right.
okay. But no, doctors aren't going to take their time to walk around and knock on your door and say, hey, can I give you a free breast exam?
I mean, it's not 1947 anymore. Who does house calls?
True. Very true.
Like, did he walk up with a little black
Yeah, I
bag?
was just going to say they got the little brown leather case that they walk up with and the stethoscope, and that's all that's really in the bag. Oh, yes, you do. You got the measles.
I mean, like, what the hell do people think?
You got the scarlet flu.
You let this doctor into your house and fill in your titties, but your Facebook page is private.
Very good point. Well played, sir. Well played.
I just don't understand people nowadays.
Yeah, it's silly. All right, well, I think we're going to wrap it up here. Because I really ain't got much more to talk about. Unprepared. That's all I can say. We got Ty Show coming up next since 1974 radio. He's got some more rappers on.
Oh, you know he's going to end up talking about that Ohio State-Michigan game last night.
Wrap it up.
Can't
All
stand
right.
Michigan.
All right, well, remember, next week we have another special co-host on, and it'll be contestant number 4. You were watching Joseph Germany, contestant number 3 today. Anything you like, any farewell that you like to give to the listeners?
Thank all of you for voting for me and selecting me as the next co-host for Morning Show Central. And catch me on Twitter at joegerm.com. That's JOEGERMM. And at Facebook. What is my Facebook? I'm always logged in. Just catch me on Facebook at Joseph Germany, okay? You can catch up with me through themorningshowcentral.com.
We have 4 more contestants, and then you get a chance to vote. If you like Joseph, you can vote for him. So tune in next week to see contestant number 4, and we'll see you then. Peace.